Okay, so I'm going to make my famous Portuguese soup with chorizo. I make it every week and this is what we have for dinner. So I start with one of these little cubes. These are the ingredients that you need. Garlic, probably like half of this. 2 onions, 2 potatoes. I'm gonna say like half of this bag of carrots, which is a big bag. So like 4 carrots maybe, 5. The cans of beans I use because it's fast and easy, dark kidney, pinto. I'll add garbanzo beans. You can use light kidney beans, light red, and then at the end I add a little corn. Keith likes corn. And I get the Portuguese chorizo. I'll probably use half of this one and chop it up. And you can use any type of sausage. I usually use like a chorizo, spicy, or a beef. This is a turkey. I just made Ryan some, so he likes turkey. So I'm gonna use the other half, throw it in there. And then I add olive oil, Portuguese, in the pot. A little bit in the beginning and a little bit in the end. And then at the end, kale. Half of this bag I'm gonna put in. I'm gonna cut out the stalks, the thicker stalks. And then like I'm gonna say half a cup of some elbow macaroni. Just throw it in there. Keith likes macaroni. So that's what I'm gonna chop up. I use this pot. That's what I use. That's the pot that I use. And I do have a chopper that I like using. I use this chopper for the vegetables. So I use it for the onions, potatoes, carrots. That's basically it. And I chop it. Ends up in here. You can do it by hand and then I'll throw it all in there. But I'm gonna chop this all up and come back to you. Hey everybody. So I'm gonna go over everything real quick again. Portuguese olive oil. I'm gonna put in here a little bit. And I have a half a pot of water in here. I just turned the stove on. Okay. It's kind of like, I'm gonna say, a little Portuguese flavor in there, okay? I'll probably put some more on there later. And then one of these cubes, vegetable, could be chicken, could be beef, I don't really care. Like I said, this is my quickie Portuguese vegetable sopa with chorizo. I add one of these. I have it on high. I'm heating it up. Okay, you're gonna see me do a lot of things here. I'm just gonna do everything real quick. So I'll get this going in here. So the cans, I do the cans of beans instead of soaking the dry beans. It's just faster. Like I said, the kidney, pinto, chickpeas. I'll leave the corn. Keith likes corn. I'll leave it for last. This is just a quickie way to do it. I do drain them. I probably should get my little spoon. Okay. I'll get a spoon. Get the rest of these little beans. There's a couple in here. 3. And then there is like a few here. I told Ryan I was making this video. He's like, oh my gosh, there's going to be so many bloopers. I'm like, of course. I put too much water, but let's see. Hopefully not. All right, so now while that's boiling, I do the garlic. I use one of these little, this is my vegetable one. Little garlic masher thing real quick. I like to mash, press the garlic. And I like a lot of garlic. I got probably like a half of a I'm going to do a couple of these things real quick and then I'll pause it while I do the greens. It's going to take me a while. Kale. It's a do half that bag of kale. And I did wash my hands, guys. Throw the extras in there one more time. And I think we got this. So that is done. And I will throw the garlic in there. There's a lot of garlic. I love garlic. It's good for your heart. Okay. Now I will do my little chopper thing. I'll leave the chorizo for later. And I'm going to do my chopper thing real quick. I'll do my onions on here. I'll do my carrots and I'll do my potatoes. And that's basically it. I just slice it. And hopefully it fits in here. And that's it. It's got the little square pieces. This is the larger square. I have another one. You can switch the sizes. So this one I like. And I just slice the onion. Make sure it fits in a little square. Hopefully that's one onion, and I'll do the other. I'm going to start crying. I should have used the other knife, but I didn't. That's a big one there, but it went through. I have another way of chopping by hand. This is a little faster. So the onions are done. They will look like this. I'll throw them in here. Oh my gosh, it smells so good already. Now I'll do the potatoes real quick. I might do the carrots first. I'll use this knife. So I'm going to move the sausage a little bit out of the way. I don't need the spoon for now. I'm done. Okay, let me do the carrots real quick. The carrots, I'm going to have to chop them a little shorter so they will fit in there. So I'm going to have to go like there. So I kind of stick them in there. If they're real big, I will chop it in half. Sometimes I can put two pieces in here, like these two can go at the same time. It's kind of cool, huh? I love this thing. This is my favorite one. That was a little bit thicker. I should have cut that one in half, but I'm going to do that with the... Oopsie. I won't use this one. It fell. Alrighty. This one, it's slippery as you can see. Probably should put this on the counter. It won't slip as much. But I wanted you to see, so that's why. These are the bigger carrots. Okay. And I think that's what I was doing here so you can see. I'm not sure that's going to fit. It's a big one. It did. I don't usually do this on the glass, but I want to make sure you see this. It's a little bit long. Okay, I'm almost done with the chopping so I can give you guys a break. Okay, so there's the carrots. There's the carrots. I'll put the carrots in. Now the potatoes. Potatoes, I will chop them like so. might not be the proper way. So here's potatoes. Alright, potatoes are done. And not as many potatoes. Since we're putting the macaroni in there, make it more colorful. The carrots. Alright, so this is done. Alright, we're done with the chopper. So this is boiling. I don't usually use a timer. I mean, it's probably been like 15 minutes. It's in medium. So I'm going to start cutting up the sausage. And like I said, I'm going to do half the sausage. My mom and dad made this Portuguese. I'm going to save half for next time. And then I'm also going to cut up this turkey one. So this is what we'll do. So I usually peel the skin off because she tells me, make sure you take the skin off of the sausage, okay? No eat that. I said, okay, Mom, I want to eat it. So here it is. I'm peeling it off. And excuse me, I just ran. I just went for a run. So it'll look like this. Okay. And I'm basically just going to chop them up. I can just chop them together. If I see too much fat, I'll take the fat out. I don't like the fat. So I'll mix a little pork and turkey. That's how I do it, right? It's a little combo. I usually use chorizo. I don't use turkey, or I use the beef. But it doesn't matter. It was frozen, so that's why it's looking a little soft. I see some of the bay leaves, maybe a little bit mushy. I think they grinded the meat a little bit, maybe a little too much. It's good. Very, very tasty. You can also buy it in the Portuguese, there's European markets. Any sausage will work. So I'm taking out the bay leaves that I see. Mamacita and Pops. See the bay leaves. I'm plugging them out. You don't have to worry about that if you just buy them at the grocery store. This is homemade. Homemade. Southern Maryland homemade by my parents. My nieces love this cooked with eggs in the morning. Ovos com chorizo. So I'll go ahead and start putting it in. This makes it colorful too. And it's a little hot. Probably I shouldn't be doing that. I'm dropping it in there. I think my hands are used to this. Okay. I guess that's it. I'll save that one. Because it might be too much. You know what? I'm wondering if I should go ahead and put it in. I gotta put all those greens in. I'm gonna save it for next time. So now the next step is, the last thing I'm gonna put in is corn and a little macaroni. That's at the end, like the last 15 minutes. It takes me about an hour to do this. Okay, now I'm gonna start on chopping these. This will take a while. I don't chop them. These are ready washed, ready to use. What I do is, let me show you what I do. I will use half the bag. I don't think I'm going to use the whole bag. I kind of like take the little stalks off, like so. So I usually just cut off the thick stalks. Some of them are good to go if you just look. But if you see a little thick one, I'll cut like this piece off right here if you can see it. And like this one right here is a little bit like kind of light and white. You can kind of see them, they're white. This one. So I'll just pluck them. I'm going to go do this for a while, okay? And then I'm going to throw these in. It's been boiling, I'm going to say half an hour. This is what it looks like so far. You can see it a little bit. the vegetables. You see the kale. I'm gonna throw in another. I just got the stalks out, so I'm gonna throw another. I already put one of these in there like this, okay? So I'm gonna put another one in. They disappear real quick. They shrink up, so it's gonna look like a lot. So I put 2 of these bowls with this. This is the second one. Alright. And this is kale. I'll use the spoon so you can see. Press them under. Okay. And then this is where you can add a little bit more olive oil. It's optional. Again, I'm going to pour it in there. Okay. That was probably like 5 tablespoons. And put these in there. And I'm going to say it's looking really good. I'm going to throw in, right now, I'll go ahead and throw in the corn. Keith likes the corn. Like I said, a can of corn. It's just easy and simple and fast. That's done. And then I'll add, it looks like a half a cup, maybe a little bit more, of macaroni. So that's it, it's done. It might take another 20 minutes, I guess. Medium heat, I guess. That should be fine. And let's see. Check back. Trying to heat up a little bit to heat that all up and then bring it back down to medium again. Probably an hour later since the beginning. This is the sopa, and this is how it looks. Do you see? What I'm going to do is, I'm going to set here now. And just to show you what I do, I get a bowl. And I'm going to get some out for you so you can see. Because I am so hungry. And here is. And I'm very hungry. I think I might eat all that. And what I can do here, just to show you, I'll move that off. Bring this over here. And I add a little bit more olive oil, like so. And then a little bit of salt and pepper. Like so. And I'll show you how it looks. Now, so it's my quickie little soup. So this will last me all week long. Today is Wednesday.